Hey guys, it's me, Master Miller, here with Mind, Body, and Spirit Martial Arts, and today we're going to be talking about how to tie your belt, something every new student struggles with. So, first things first, Chariot, Kunye. So before we start going into tying the white belt, I want to talk to you a little bit about the white belt and actually what the belt represents. The belt, first of all, symbolizes your training. So as such, we treat it with honor. You don't walk around dragging your belt, you don't leave it laying around on the floor, but we treat it with respect. The origin of the belt was that originally you'd only get just one belt. You had your white belt and you'd wear it. And as you train and as you work, you'd sweat. And it started to turn a little bit more yellow. And then as you're training and your training progresses and you start doing grappling, you get some grass stains on it. And then as you start sparring, now you're hitting. Back in those days, they didn't have any sort of protective gear. So blood, sweat, grass, dirt, all these things are getting on your belt. And as the years progress, your belt gets darker and darker and darker and even more mangled up. In fact, some people these days, they'll buy these belts where they look all weathered and torn to symbolize that. Now, we don't wash our belt. We're not going to wash your training away. So instead, for us, we have all these different belts: white, yellow, gold, orange, green, purple, blue, red, brown, black, and then finally, black belt. Okay, so that's the origin of the white belt, the origin of all these different colors and how we go from one to the other, and why we don't wash our belt. Instead, we treat it with honor and respect. To respect your belt is to respect your training, it's to respect yourself. Okay, now that we've covered what the belt is, what it signifies, we're going to show you how to tie your belt. All right, so come join me. So first things first, we have our uniform. Uniform would symbolize your association, it symbolizes your school, and so we treat the uniform with respect as well. Now a lot of uniforms, they'll come with, this is a dobok, and they'll come with a little tie here. So if you have your tie on, what you do is you take the tie, it comes over here, there's going to be a button on this side, and you just take the string and you loop it around the button that would be right here, and you put that on, and that'll go underneath the top. All right, so we have our white belt right here, and first thing I do, unfold it. So I've got the middle. It's very easy. The middle goes on your middle. Okay. Now I'm doing this for myself, so this is my right hand. So I take my right hand, I take this one and this one, and I'm going to take I'll take my left, and I'll bring this around first. Woof. And it comes all the way around to the front. Okay, now I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to take that, and that one goes on top. So the right goes on top, the left one went underneath. Right goes on top, goes all the way around until now you see I have all three are together. So now the one on top, it's going to come down and up, just like that, and then I make it tight. Okay. Now, depending, you can move it, higher it, lower it, wherever you want it to be. Okay, so then I got this. Make sure that your ends are even at this point. Then the one on bottom goes over, down, so the one on top, the right one now, goes down and up. We pull it tight. Now I'm going to show you one more time. The other thing with the belt, of course, you never untie your belt facing someone. It'd be the equivalent of basically having your fly down or something like that. So you always turn away when adjusting your uniform, when adjusting your belt. Turn away from someone that's higher ranked or other students if you can. And then there you go. All right. So middle to my middle. I'm going to take my left hand. That's going to go around first. Goes all the way here. Now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to come all the way around until it gets on top. Okay. Now it's not even close to level, so I'm going to move it around a little bit, tighten it up, make sure it's all even. Good. And then over, down, and up. Now, if you look in the back, you'll notice it's one straight line going all the way around. That's the way that we do it here at our school. Other schools will do it different ways. Some have it switched, so you start the other way. And black belts, you guys all know there's a completely different way for all black belts to tie their belts. All right, I'll show you one last time. Middle, come around, okay? As that comes around, now this one comes all the way around as well. They meet together. Down and up. The one on top comes down and up. Get it centered. Good. And over, down, and up. And we don't pull it this way, we pull it sideways. Boom, boom. And there you go. Nice and tight. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to training with you, and hopefully next time I see you, you'll all have your belts tied correctly. If not, I'll always help you. All right, Chediet and Kunye.